I went to a Catholic shrine located right here in South Philadelphia. And when I tell you that most people walk past this place every single day without a second thought, I mean that literally. I filmed this whole visit and there was one thing that I saw inside that I haven't been able to get out of my mind since. Something that most Catholics, even people who regularly attend this shrine, completely overlook. And when I tell you what it is, you're gonna actually wanna see for yourself. So this place, the National Shrine of St. Rita of Cascia, has been sitting here in Philadelphia since 1907. Over 100 years. And I generally didn't know it existed until I started doing these church visits. And it's run by the Augustinian friars. Yes, you heard that right. The same order and the same institution that runs Villanova University, the same order institution that Pope Leo is a part of. And the shrine itself is actually underneath the main church. Take an elevator or stairs down, and when those doors open, it just hits different. Like, I don't even know how else to say it. Every wall in here has something. Murals, statues, artwork, something that tells the story of St. Rita's life. So this isn't just decoration. Everything in here means something. Now, for those who don't know, St. Rita is the patron saint of impossible causes. And her story is one of the most insane stories in Catholic history. And I'm not even exaggerating. She's a 15th century Italian woman. She wanted to enter a convent and become a nun from a young age. Her family said no and married her off instead. Her husband was eventually killed. Then both of her sons died young. She lost everything and she still pursued God with everything that she had. She eventually became an Augustinian sister, lived a life of radical prayer and penance, and was canonized a saint. But here's the part that gets me every single time. One of the tour guides actually explained this to me, but later in her life, she was meditating on a crown of thorns, praying before an image of Christ, and she literally received a wound on her forehead, a wound called a stigmata. And she bore that wound for 15 years. 15 years, come on. Like, y'all not understanding, like, that's actually crazy. And it actually had a stench. People didn't really want to be around her because of the stench. And imagine the pain that she bore. Okay, but here's what I actually really want to talk about. And here's the part that most people miss. What you're looking at right now is an actual habit, a religious garment that clothed the incorrupt body of St. Rita herself. This was sent directly from the Augustinian sisters from their monastery in Cascia, Italy. The same monastery where her physical body rests today. Over 500 years. 500 years, and the body is still incorrupt, which means the body hasn't decomposed, it's still intact. That is insane. And I almost walked right past it. Like, come on. Now, I want to address something because I know some of you watching be like, yo, why are Catholics keeping clothes from dead people? Like, okay, I get it. I used to think the same thing. But here's the theology. The incarnation is at the center of everything we believe as Catholics. God didn't just send a message. The physical world is not separated from the spiritual world. So when a person lives a life that's completely surrendered to God, such as St. Rita and many of the other saints in church history, even their body becomes a sign of His grace. Even what touched their body carries this witness itself.
Wow, what an amazing place to be at. As you guys can see behind me, there's a relic of St. Rita of Cascia. I think it's like the inside of her mouth. So very interesting, but this shrine is amazing. Wow.
So that's what relics are. It's not like a superstition or anything like that. There's been a lot of miracles people have received from touching a relic, you know, so really take that into consideration. I sat in that chapel for a while and I kept thinking to myself, we live in a world where people think like miracles don't happen, that faiths are weak people. And then you walk into a room with a 500-year-old garment that touched an incorrupt body with evidence, physical, tangible evidence that God moves in people's lives in ways we cannot explain. St. Rita of Cascia is the patron saint of impossible causes for a reason. People have been coming to the shrine for over 100 years and leave differently. I left differently. But real quick before I go, we gotta take a tour of the gift shop, you feel me? The gift shop is actually worth it. Rosaries, prayer cards, books on St. Rita, affordable prices. Very, very affordable prices. You know, your boy broke, feel me?
Wow, and these are cheap. Super cheap. That's good.
The shrine is open Monday through Saturday, starting at 7:45 in the morning, Sundays from 9 to 2. Confession is available, Eucharistic adoration is available.
A question. Is there a priest that does confession?
Yes. Through there on the first door when you
To the
go down
left.
that hallway on the right.
Oh, okay, perfect, thank you.
Adoration happens daily, which is crazy. If you are a devout Catholic, you already know the vibes. We gotta go, feel me? Tap in. And if you want a tour, call ahead and the friars will walk you through everything. This is what I love about being Catholic in Philadelphia, you feel me? You got shrines, relics, saints hidden in South Philadelphia and you would never even know. And if you're going through something that feels impossible right now, well, and you're in Philly, you know where to go now. St. Rita, pray for us. See you guys in the next one. Let's go.
Blessed Virgin, pray for us. Yes, ma'am.